Walker promotes. So I just wanted to take some time. The title is kind of dreary. Life isn't always roses, but I'll explain that to you. So it says my connection's weak. I'm just going to keep pushing through it. Um, hey, sorry, I had a phone call. No, but so last night last night was the Zoom call for the 10x giveaway. It was the last ticket, and at about 8:30, I was heading home, trying to get home as fast as I could to be on that Zoom call because there was last week I won the ticket, and then this week I wanted to be there to support whoever won it. I had a couple people that I was pulling for, like Josiah. I was pulling for him. I was pulling for Adler. I was pulling for Michael Bazzo. I mean, all these people, like, I wanted to be there to support them because, like I know winning that ticket is a big deal, especially to the people that can't afford to buy a ticket, the people that have the money to buy it and stuff, like, that doesn't impress me too much when they win it. But the people that don't have the money and they need a help up, that's what impresses me. So that's why these guys, that's why like Adler and Michael Bazzo and Josiah, that's why these guys are on my radar, and that's why I want to support them. But I hit a deer, I went to my dad's yesterday, and we have one vehicle. Like 6 months back, I sold my car because I was convinced that I didn't need it. Like I was convinced that we needed to be able to pay the bills, and we needed a little help. So I sold it. I didn't throw a fit about it or nothing. I just sold it. And since then, our van has just kind of been crapping out. So lately, there's been like some sort of fuel issue to where when I started, I have to give a little bit of gas. It's a 2002, so I shouldn't be having to give it any gas. So sometimes my attitude really sucks about the vehicle that I drive, and sometimes it can feel like my situation is the worst situation. But I know there's people out there, and I'm not going to mention names, but I know there's people out there that have kids and they don't have a vehicle, and they're walking, and there's a lot of people that's got it worse than me. But yesterday, so I was having problems with my van already, the only vehicle that we have. My wife is having a baby. She's due March 3rd, and yeah, she's due March 3rd, and so the van not running right isn't great. But my attitude lately has been, we're going to be fine. I'm going to this 10x Growth Con, and I'm going to make connections with people, and I'm going to take my business to the next level. So I wasn't too concerned about the van. But last night I went, like I said, I was at my dad's house and had a really good chat with him, just talking about life and stuff, and had a really good talk. And then left in a hurry and started driving home. And about 8:30, a deer jumped out in front of me, and it just really sucked. It didn't, like, I didn't get hurt. I was actually able to keep driving the van, but it busted out my radiator, which I don't know. For those of you that aren't mechanics, I'm not either. So I don't really know what the damage is yet. Hey, how's it going, Brandon? That's my insurance guy right there. I actually called him this morning, and one thing I like about Brandon is when I call him, sometime it might be to chit chat, sometimes it might be to sell him something. But today and the last time that I called him was actually because my van was on the side of the road, and he took care of me. So just anyway, so I just want people to know that, like, if you're out there feeling sorry for yourself, there's somebody that's got it worse than you. Like yesterday, I hit that deer, and I was pretty content with hitting the deer. Like, I was thinking to myself, I just wanted to get home so I could hop on that Zoom call. But I was thinking of people that I know that have a worse situation than I do. So I just want to be an encouragement to people, even in a bad situation. So, like, leading up to this point, we had two vehicles. I sold the one to pay the bills, and now the one that we got is crapping out on us. And then last night I hit a deer. My wife's having a baby in a couple weeks. You know, so all of these things are just like they're weighing me down, you know, but I've got so many things that are happening that are positive, that's just encouraging me and building me up. And so I'll just say, like, if you're going through something like that, if it seems like you're gonna, you know, if it seems like you've got to give up, that's a lie. Don't give up. Like I told my wife last night, you know, if we give up now, if we quit right now, then all of this work that we put in is for nothing. All of the trials that we've had and all the just all that nasty stuff that we've went through was for nothing. Like if we quit now. So I just want to encourage you guys. I want you to keep fighting, and I want you to be, like I said, I want you to be encouraged. And just think about it like this. Like, it's all about perspective, you know, like, there's third world countries, and I know everybody will say, well, we're not in a third world country, well, whatever, but there's people in Africa and like the, you know, the Philippines, all these different places where they would just like, they would trade with us in a moment's, you know, they would love to be over here. We live like kings compared to some people. And even here in the US, there's people that live on the streets and eating out of dumpsters and stuff. Like, I'm not degrading that. I'm saying like we are fine. Like, we have a house to live in, you know, we have a van to hit a deer with. So I just want you guys to like keep a good attitude when stuff like this is going on, because I'm going to be honest with you. Last night I wasn't keeping a good attitude, and then it just compacted the situation. Not only was the van wrecked, but I was being a jerk to my wife, you know, and you want to talk about a wreck. You want to start upsetting a woman that's, I mean, she's about to have a baby in 2 weeks, and I need to focus on her and that, and not how bad our situation is, you know, like, there's just things that happen that we can't control, and there's things that we can control the things we can, and not try to change the things we can't. So, yeah, guys, I know I'm rambling, but I just wanted to hop in here and say, like, you know, I was really struggling with my attitude last night, but I'm telling you, it's all about your perspective. So I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. And real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to Cindy Moore. She's in Colorado. She has two businesses. So it's still kind of chilly out, but it's getting about time that it's going to be nice to hang out in a hammock. And she also has these little sling packs that you can sling over your shoulder, and it's got all types of pockets and stuff. You can, I really like mine for hiking. Hey, how's it going, Ashley? I already gave a shout out to my insurance guy, so I can't give you an insurance shout out right now. No, I'm just joking. I've enjoyed talking with you, Ashley, and I'm gonna hop off here, but thanks a lot, guys. Love you.